Mr. Downing.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, and through you to my colleague from Western Mass, who has been an effective advocate for rural communities in his short time here in this chamber. The amendment before us, offered by the senator from the Cape and Islands, comes out of the work of a Rural Policy Commission, out of the work of any number of outside groups who are looking at how we can better craft some of the statewide policy here in Massachusetts to meet the distinct and unique needs of some of the more rural communities generally located in western and central Massachusetts, but certainly, as is evidenced by the sponsorship of the gentleman from the Cape and Islands, also in the eastern part of the state. The makeup of the commission is a 15-member commission, including regional planning officials and also local elected officials. And in particular, the effort is to try and make sure that even in a heavily urbanized state like we are here in Massachusetts, that we are developing policy solutions and answers for the unique challenges that these smaller communities face. As someone who represents 52 communities, many of which are smaller not only than 5,000 residents, but in many cases are smaller than 1,000 or 500 residents, we hear time and time again from those communities about the challenges that they face, whether it's providing access to affordable housing, not only for young and working families, but also for seniors that have made their entire lives in those communities and now may be having issues trying to transition to a more affordable setting. We have seen great work done by our CDCs and our other service providers, but they have all struggled to fit into the round hole being the square peg that is being a rural community in this more urban state. So what this policy commission would do is give voice to those concerns and serve as a check within the administration as policy is being developed to say what will be the impact on rural communities, how can we make sure to reflect the distinct and unique needs of these communities in these cases on economic development, on service provision, on development of affordable housing, on addressing the issues around climate inequality, any number of different issues. I want to thank the gentleman from the Cape and Islands for his work, along with the representative from Worthington in the House, and certainly all my colleagues who represent rural communities and those who don't, who know full well that we need to make sure in a Commonwealth that if you grow up in a rural community or an urban community, you have the opportunity to make the most of the talents that you've been given in life. I hope the amendment is adopted and passed along.